Hey everybody, this is Brett, and today I'm going to show you how I clean my orthotics. And these are the original orthotics, the original rubber ones anyway, that I made a year and a half ago, and I didn't know how to sew the rubber good at all. These are not sewn good, but they've lasted anyway. And they just keep going. And so, I'm always busy, and I'm always doing more in those regards for other people than myself. I don't have the new linen for my body pillow or my pillow, but, I hate to waste things. I hate to just throw things out if they're still good. Now, if they're not functioning anymore, then, throw it out. But in any case, these orthotics are still functioning, even though you can see that the first layer is worn through to this fiber stuff. This fiber stuff is in the yoga mats, and that's what this is made out of, natural latex rubber yoga mats, Jade Yoga rubber. And look at all that dirt from my feet on there. But you can see how worn they are, but they're still good. They're still thick enough to cushion my heel and the balls of my feet. And so they're still working properly, and the zipper still works great. And, nowadays I'm really good at sewing the rubber. And I've just learned all the tricks. And I guarantee that these orthotics are going to last a good period of time, and they function awesome because you can adjust the amount of support in them. And they're made with natural rubber, not a petroleum. Remember those old bouncy balls that you could bounce and they'd go like a zillion feet high? Well, that was probably latex rubber because it really bounces back. And that's it's the most ultimate thing to support your body. And in addition to that, the millet holes are awesome to support your body. And anybody that has a millet hole pillow knows that. And so it's got a pocket on the side. Let's see if I can, let's see, set this up. So you unzip the pocket. Now the millet holes break down. See, they turn into dust after you've walked on them for, it's good to change the holes out every 5, 6, 7 miles of walking. And I give you a big bag of those with your order. But what you do to clean these orthotics is, the first thing you do is you dump out all of the old holes. They're no good anymore. You just dump them all out. Put more in there. You want to clean that all out before you clean the orthotic. Okay, let's do the other one. And see, at the end, I put a special stitch right there. It's close enough to lock the zipper in so the holes can't leak out. So you dump all that out of there. And I make these custom for your shoes. And you have to have a really good size, a pair of shoes that has lots of room in them. Lots of room in the toes, lots of room in the width, and the ability to open up on the top, which means they need to have laces or buckles or something. You can't have a shoe that slides, you slide your foot in, but you can't adjust on the top of it, because these take up some room. Now this one doesn't take up as much room as when it was new because it's worn down. You can see how well it's lasting. They're older than dirt. I wear these 100% of the time. Okay, and you can have them also, that's about right. So you can have these also with Velcro on the bottom to stick into sandals, or without Velcro to slide into shoes. And the Velcro keeps them in place in sandals, because the sandals, of course, they can just slide out of there because there's nothing holding it in. So, the first thing that you do is you take some soap. Hopefully you're using some eco-friendly soap. And you dump the soap on the orthotic there, and you get some nice hot water going. And you get yourself a Bernard Jensen, an old Bernard Jensen brush, skin brush, preferably. I like the natural things, you know. And you get it brushing. And you just scrub the crap out of it. Get you in closer there. There, about that. So, scrub that rubber really good. Sorry, I forgot to turn off the washing machine. When you run a bed and breakfast type place, you've always got to wash sheets all the time. Okay. Woo! Hot. See, nice and clean. Okay, and then I'm gonna, guess I can wash the inside of that out there too. Get all the soap off them. When it's squeaky, you know it's clean. Okay? Natural latex rubber. And this has had the proteins removed from it, I've been assured. So it's non-allergenic. So it's not as natural as pure latex, but it's pretty natural. And it functions the same. So there you go. It still works perfectly because the seams that I sewed are still good. And it is nearing its end though. But for the amount of time that I've worn these and the number of miles that I've put on them, walking, hiking, doing my thing, they are a really good product. So I'll put the link right there. Check them out. Go buy a pair. Look at the instructions. Go over the instructions on there really well for how to make the pattern to send them to me, because you've got to send me the perfect pattern, and you've got to use a good pair of shoes that has lots of room in them. I reiterate. Thanks for joining me. Check out my lip. It's about half healed now. Give it a couple more weeks.